Hello everybody, I'm Elbristo, this is Elitopia Gaming. Welcome to another First Play episode. And today we are having a look at the Guild of Dungeoneering. This is an interesting little indie game from the developers Gambrinus and published by Versus Evil. This is kind of a... It's kind of a roguelike dungeon crawling game, except it comes at the game from a slightly different angle because you don't actually control the hero, you build the dungeon as you go along and the hero moves around. But it's a card game as well. I don't know a lot about it because obviously this is the first time I've looked at it, but what I have seen of it looks very interesting. So we're going to have a first play look at this and see what it's like. I'm quite interested to see how they've done this. Okay, slot 1. We'll start with slot 1. The Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land.
Oh, to be a dungeoneer.
I quite like the soundtrack in the back of this. Those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I've bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've staked out a dungeon that's ripe for the picking. I've even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins roll in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than yourself. Well, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. So interesting little bit of backstory in this game as well. So welcome to our guild. We are starting our own guild. We need to hire some dungeoneers, so let's build a barracks. And this is where the cards come in. You use cards to build things. Now this is our guild, which is kind of like our home base, and then later on you go dungeoneering and you build the dungeon in a very similar fashion. We can place this is showing us where it's valid for us to place. Let's place it here. Oh, a new dungeoneer arrived. Gashi. He's a chump, apparently. Click to rename. Let's rename him, shall we? Let's call him L.
Sorry.
Wow, the posters must be working.
Chump.
I feel like I should have been listening to that. Hopefully I didn't miss anything there. I don't really know what a chump is. I don't know what the chump... Well, I know what a chump is. I don't know what chump means in this game. Hopefully that will be revealed to us. You can expand your guild to gain new dungeoneers and abilities. Fair enough. But first, try going on an adventure. Okay, so we have a Go Exploring button. So let's do that. And we have one new place we can go. I'm assuming this is our guild. You can see my cursor, can't you? Yes, you can. So this is where we're going. A new dungeon. Rats, how original. Quest 1, squeak squeak, everyone's got to start somewhere. So we're going to be going up against rats by the sounds of things. So enter the dungeon. Didn't take my click. Enter the dungeon. And we're dungeoning with our dungeoneer, which is L, which is me. And we can play up to 3 cards in a turn. Oh, it's playing the first turn for us, which places a room and a monster and some treasure. And our dungeoneer then, of his own accord, moves into that room, and we have a battle against a rubber ducky, which is the monster that just got placed. So the way the battle mechanic works is we have cards, they have cards. They use attacks, and we try and defend them and attack back, kind of thing. So it's handled via rounds. So this card that he's played does 2 physical damage and -1 HP. I believe -1 HP applies to the person playing the card, where obviously the 2 physical damage applies to the person receiving the damage. We can block 1 damage, we can do 1 physical damage, or we can do 2 physical damage. Now, he's going to do 2 damage to us. We've got 5. He's going to do 1 damage to himself. So if we play that, that's 3 damage, leaving him with 1 health left. So I think I'm going to try playing that. So we've taken 2 damage. He's taken 3. You scratch your head. So he's played a nothing card. He can't really do anything. So, oh, I see. These down here are perhaps abilities that are unlocked, which give us access to other cards. So we are a chump, so we've got all the chump cards. So later on, I assume, we will pick up more abilities and that will unlock more cards. So we need to deal some damage here. So we'll play this. Eyes closed punch. And there we go. We've beaten our first guy. And we get loot from this guy. So we can either just take some gold, or we can have a pigeon's nest, which gives us growth 1. Oh, it's a head. It goes on our head. It's some kind of equipment. Oh, and it gives us a new card, which is Rekindle, which does 1 magic damage plus 1 HP. Okay, a wooden board is an offhand weapon which blocks 3 physical damage. That's pretty good. And a fork is a weapon that gives us slice, which is 2 damage. Now, I've watched one video of this game, which was by Good Clean Gaming, by the way. So props to him. And if you're watching this, I did enjoy the video. Good job. And he established in that video that you don't get to keep your loot from dungeon to dungeon. So this is literally just for the time that we are in this dungeon that we're in now. We're going to be going up against other enemies, so we've got attack damage and things. I'm thinking we're going to go for the wooden board, which gives us a possible block, and we get some gold there as well. Draw 5 new cards, and now it's our go to deal with these. So we can place rooms, and we can place the minis. The minis obviously lead to loot, which is a good thing. And I don't know whether there's some kind of XP or something like that involved. We'll have to see as we go. I wish I was back at my nice one room in the guild. Now, what we can do, we can place rooms, but we can't tell the dungeoneer where to go. He will pick that himself. So what we have to try and do is place rooms that guide him in the direction that we want him to go. Now, I'm thinking if we place this card here, that gives us a T-junction so he can go to either of those. And there we go. He's chosen that he's going to go this way. But we can also place a mini in that room to hopefully pick up some loot. I didn't actually look to see. He's got 4 health, Feral 1, Spooky 3, Loner. I'm not a vampire, leave me alone. He's got 5 health, so I've picked the one with slightly more health. So that could be a mistake. I don't know. Corridor, where might it lead? So I'm going to place that this side. Will he change his mind? No, he won't. So we are going to be going this way. There we go. He did that himself. We're back to 5 health. This one also has 5 health. He's played Neurotoxin. 1 physical damage. Enemy discards 1 card. If successful. Okay, so we can block that 1 damage and we then won't have to discard 1 card. So let's do that. And there we go, they kind of cancel each other out. Bite is 1 physical damage, unblockable. So there's no point trying to block it. So we might as well, that's just 3 blocks. So we might as well just play that one. And that will do 1 damage to each person. That's 1 damage which is blockable. However, we don't want to waste this 3 damage, 3 block on a 1 damage. So we'll play another one of these and we'll take 1 damage each. Hopefully we'll get like a 2 damage or a 3 damage in a moment. Here we go, right. So another unblockable damage, but we can now do 2 damage. So we've now got a 1 heart advantage, and we now need to... We need to block this. We don't want to discard the card, and that will block the damage so that we don't take damage. Excellent. Shuffling the cards, pulling them again. Same card. Oh no, that's unblockable. Unblockable. So let's play that one. It's only 1 damage, so we're going to win this one. There we go. So that's the strategy side of this game, the tactical side of this game. And now we get more loot. So what does this do? This gives us more cards. So that's a magic card. That gives us 2 damage. That gives us... Oh, what's this? 1 physical damage quick. And draw a card. Well, that sounds like it's worthwhile. So let's grab that. So we've got... Hang on, what was that? We've got an offhand slot. What was that noise? we've got an offhand slot, a body slot, a weapon slot, and a head slot. Blessings and traits, I'm assuming, come later. And these are the skills that we've picked up from the loot that we've picked up so far. Okay, so that's our character sheet. Now, we can place another three cards. We've got a room, and we've got 2 critters and a gold pouch. Now he's going north. He's going up into this one to take on this rat. So I'm going to put the gold pouch in there with said rat. And now these are only north to south, and that one's only north. So I'm thinking if I place that up there, can I move up there? There we can. That's some kind of waterfall. And we could place another rat in there. Whoops, there we go. Gold pouch, gold pouch. So he's going for the gold, and we're going up against another nasty rat. We now have 6 health. I don't quite know how that worked. Perhaps the shirt thing that we put on just gave us extra health. Unblockable attack, so we'll play this one. Take 1 damage each. Another unblockable attack, same thing. 1 damage each. Hopefully he doesn't have too many of those. Blockable attack. So do we block it or do we do 2 damage back? I'm thinking 2 damage back. We've got the health to sacrifice. Neurotoxin. So if he damages us, we discard a card. So this one we do need to block. Another unblockable. So we'll do that one, and that's wiped him out. There we go. And we now pick up those 2 gold coins from that gold pouch. Your Dungeoneer did it! You gained 60 gold for your guild. Okay, so that's us successfully completing this this quest. I don't really know what the quest was as such. Perhaps it was to gain gold.
And how long before
Return to the guild.
in your grave?
Okay. So what's this? This must be our gold. Yep, this is the gold that we've got. So now we can, I believe... Oh, we've got 1 Dungeoneer. We can expand the guild. Can we? We can. Let's see. I'm assuming these cost gold. So we can have Might area, the magic area, or the loot area. Unlocks 4 uncommon items, 4 uncommon items, 4 uncommon items, 4 uncommon items. Okay. Unlocks Cat Burglar, Trickster's Favour, Bruiser, Warrior's Guidance. So these are obviously extra skills or abilities or something like that that we can give to our Dungeoneer going into a dungeon. Theatre unlocks Mime. This unlocks Hug in a Bottle, Apprentice, and Crone's Knowledge. I don't know what any of them do. So I'm going to go for... Let's go with the loot. Let's go with the blacksmith. It's going to cost us 50 gold. Oh, I see. So one of these... Or do we get all of these? Oh, we get all of them. Okay, so that's Blade 2, plus 1 health. Bog standard. Blade 2. Armour 1 and plus 2 health. And Crush 2, Blade 1. Okay, so it doesn't say what cards we get from those, but that is stuff that we can give to our Dungeoneer going in. So we're going to build that for 50 gold. And there we go. We can now place the blacksmith. So let's place that... Where should we place it? Yeah, let's place it there. And then, can we, if we look at our Dungeoneer, can we equip him with something, or... No? Okay. What, how do we use those items, or does he just get them? I don't know. Okay, well let's go exploring again and see what happens, shall we? So we're going back into this one because we haven't discovered anything else yet. Can we now perhaps equip him? No? Okay. So quest 2, Rat Pack, defeat the Rat King. Okay, so our quest is to defeat the Rat King, so we're going to enter the dungeon. Hello, enter the dungeon please. There we go. Okay, so here we are in the dungeon. 5 cards to start and we can play 3. We need to get from here up towards here. Where is the Rat King? Up there. So we're going to have to kind of go right through here somewhere, aren't we? Maybe we can go around the outside and avoid one of these, or maybe go around this way. I don't know. We'll have to see. However, for the moment, I think the only thing we can do... what might be inside, eh? Indeed. Could be a magical. Let's drink up and find out. A mysterious fountain. That's going the other way, though. Okay. So, let's go for... These are both the same, I think. So, we'll go for this one. Place that. We don't know what's in there yet. That's what that kind of clouds thing means. What do these have? 6 health. Oh, he looks pretty nasty. So, we're going to we'll put a giant bat in there. And then we can do one more room. But neither of these actually can attach anywhere at all. So we can't actually play those. We don't really want to play him either. So I'm going to end the turn there and keep that 1 card. And then our Dungeoneer moves forward into this room. And we're against the giant bats. 5 health, plays 4. Unblockable bite, so we'll play a 1 punch attack. Drain, right, what does this do? 1 magic damage, 1 HP per damage dealt. Plus 1, oh I see, so he gains HP for each damage that he does. So we'll defend against that. And that will, yeah, that's blocked that, okay. Spook. 1 magic damage, block 1 physical. So does 1 and blocks 1. So if we do 2, we take 1 each, or we can just block his 1. Let's block his 1. Unblockable. Okay, so let's play that one for this turn. So that gives him 2 damage and was 1. Shuffle the deck. He's got another drain. So we need to block that. We can't block that. Okay. Well, these are all the same, so let's go for that one. 2 plays 1. Unblockable, but we only need to do 1 damage, so let's play that one. And that's us. We've won that one. And we get some loot. Now, we don't have any loot here. So, the cards that we unlocked by the blacksmith are loot that we can find in the dungeon. We don't necessarily get to equip the Dungeoneer with it at first. Okay, so I get that now. Repel, 3 block damage. Holy Seal, plus 1 HP per damage blocked. So basically block and get 1 health. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We'll have that. A paper crown. And it's added it. I didn't realise that. It's added it to our actual character figure on here. Right, we have a corridor. Actually, that one will go there, which is good. I want him to go this way because this guy's a slightly weaker meanie. However, we then don't have anything. We're going to have to play a T-junction here. We don't have a T-junction currently. We could just play that, and we can put a nasty rat in there. Some easy opponents, some easy loot. Okay. So, come on, nasty rat. 6 plays 5 again. So, 1 physical. Let's do 2 physical. 1 physical and a discard. So we'll block that. Unblockable, so we'll just fight back. Another unblockable, so we'll fight back. He's going to reshuffle. And we gain 1 health for each 1 blocked. That was the one, that's what we got from the crown. Another unblockable, but this is us, we've won that round. Okay, so do we get some more loot? We do. So that's the 3 block. We've got a straitjacket which gives us +1 health, or a soldier's helmet which also gives us +1. Oh, sorry, +1 hit points, not +1 health. What's that? Oh, but by adding that we would lose our crown. Okay, so straitjacket just gives us +1 hit points. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll have a straitjacket on. 5 cards. Okay, so he's going to be going this way unless we play a card to say otherwise. We still don't have the T-junction that will let us go into to meet the Rat King thing. We can play this here, and that joins those. There's a trapdoor in that. I didn't notice that before. Let's play a nasty rat in there, and let's play some gold coins in the next room that we're going into. Gold coins are very useful for building up your guild, I believe. Unblockable. So let's do that one. 1 damage each. This should be an easy one now. Normal damage, yeah, let's do that. We'll get that health back. Unblockable. +1 physical damage. Enemy discards 1 card, so we'll block that and avoid that one. Okay. Right, so that's back to the unblockable, so we'll do that one and it will take 2 damage. And that one again, block that. And the unblockable again, but we only need to do 1 damage, and that's that round done as well. Good, good. So, loot, Ruffled Shirt would lose us the +1 hit points. Pigeon's Nest would lose us the block with the health restore. This one gives us... Oh, okay, Twig gives us a block and a hit. So let's take the Twig. And we get those 2 gold coins. And 5 new cards as we move on to the next dungeon. There's the T-junction that we need. That can go there. That corridor... Not really, we don't really need that, but we can put that there. And giant bat, let's put a giant bat in here. I don't know if there's any advantage or disadvantage to the different types of baddies that you put in rooms. We'll have to see. Okay, I need to block that one. And we'll do a 2 hit on that one. Unblockable, so let's just play that one. Another unblockable. That's going to be a waste, but at least we do a damage. We can't block it, but there we go. Need to block that one. Let's block it and gather some health at the same time. Extra bonus from that one. Unblockable, so that wins us the round. There we go. I quite like this. I'm getting into this. Hope you are too, because I'm carrying on playing for the moment. It's 25 minutes nearly in. Let's finish this dungeon and see where we are. We've already got a Twig. We don't want to lose that card, so let's go for the wooden board. That gives us a 3 block. And there we go, we're fully equipped now. Oi, I mean squeak. Right, so... Can we actually play that? I don't think we can. We don't need it anyway, so... Let's play a massive gem in that one. That's 3 gold by the looks of it. And then silver coins in that one. He's got 6 health. He's got 6 health. Can we play 2 people at once if I put a monster in like that? Can we play 2 in the same room? No, doesn't look like we can. So let's place him there. I don't think our Dungeoneer will go that way. He's certainly going for the gems, and hopefully we've coaxed him with the silver coins, so he'll go that way. This should be an easy battle. Need to block that. Waste of the +1 health, but I don't want to waste the 3 block either. Oh, we've actually gained a heart. Oh, okay, so it wasn't a waste. We actually gained a heart. Unblockable. And unblockable. And a normal one, so we'll just use this one, and that will block it. Need to block that one so we don't lose a card. 1 damage. We can block and do damage now because of our twig. So we blocked his damage and did damage to him. That's unblockable, but we can do 2 damage with ours, and that's that round 1, and we get that giant gem and some more loot. We already have a straitjacket. We don't necessarily want a ruffled shirt. The straitjacket gave us health, didn't it? Yeah. Ruffled shirt gives us a quick hit and a card draw. I don't know. It might be advantageous. We'll lose 1 hit point. Mind you, we're going into a level 2 monster. Mind you, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'd be going in with 6. Magic damage, I don't think. Oh, that only blocks physical damage. That does magical damage. Right, okay. Physical damage, quick and draw. I'm going to try that. I'm going to go for that. We'll lose the straitjacket. So we're down to 6 health, but we'll try it and see what we get. Okay. So this is our kind of planning stage, isn't it? Let's put a corner here because we can. We'll put the crossroads in there because hopefully he won't be going this way now because he's heading towards the king. And well, that's about it really. I think, yeah, we'll put a dead end on there. There we go. Okay, so he's going for the silver coins. Good, he's not going the other way. So 6 plays 6. So this could be slightly more interesting. That's unblockable, so we can do quick damage and draw a card. Let's try that. I don't know what quick damage does. I don't know what that does. But there we go. Normal damage. We could block it, or we could do 2 damage back. We'll do 2 damage back. So that's us with a 1 point advantage. Ooh, 2 damage and 1 block. I'm going to block that with our repel, so that blocks all his damage. 2 damage, and he sacrifices 1 health, so we can block 1 of his damage. We take 1, he takes 1. I think. Yep, there we go. Unblockable, so we'll just do a punch. He's down to 1 health. He's going to take 1 damage, so I'm going to... Well, it doesn't really matter. I win either way here, don't I? So let's gather another health, just because we can. There we go. We win that one. And we get that silver coin from that room. Ooh, what we got now? A male quiff. Which gives us 2 stupidity cards. Okay. Oh, I see. These are level 2 cards, which means we get 2... Ooh, look at this. Slice and Dice gives us 3... Gives us 2 damage plus an extra damage against unblockable. Rekindle his magic and health. That scimitar looks very, very inviting. 2 damage plus an extra damage against unblockable. I like the sound of that. Right, these rooms we're not really interested in placing any more rooms. We'll place a few monsters around just in case I don't know, he decides to go a different way. 2 years in chump school for this. So we're going on to play the bat. Giant bat. He's a loner. Ah, he gets -1 HP if in a dead end. Oh, really? Interesting. So we can actually play some of these to our advantage. Okay, so there is even more tactics to this. Right, so we can block... Yeah, let's block that. We can block 1 magic damage with that, so he doesn't gain an extra heart. Unblockable. Here we go. That's 3 damage against unblockable. Thank you very much. Another unblockable. We'll do... well, we'll just do that because that's us. We've won. Here we go. So hopefully now he's going to go up to the Bat King. I hope. I don't think any of these are going to give us any advantage at this point. Nope. So on this occasion we'll do just take some gold. And we can then place that gold coin in with the Rat King. We don't really want to place any more rooms, I don't think. Oh, well, let's do that. We might as well. What was that? Hold on. Could be magical. Let's drink up and find. Oh, so sorry. It's a mysterious fountain, so it has some kind of effect when you go in that room. I was just wondering what that tree was in the corner, but there we go then. So let's just put that there. We won't go there. We won't be going there. I see. It's alright. It's a kind of loot. I see. Fountain of Power. Heroes' unblockable attacks gain 1 magical damage next fight. Heroes' unblockable attacks. Okay, so that wouldn't actually benefit us anyway. So let's end that turn, and we are going. End the turn. Go on. And we're going up against the king. Here we go. He's a leader. What does that give him? Plus 1 HP for each surrounding minion. Well, you haven't got any minions, so there we go. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got... Oh, we've got 7 as well. Okay, so unblockable. We'll do that with 2 damage. Gives us an advantage straight away. 2 damage and sacrifice 1 health. We can block one of those and gain a health back. That puts us well in advantage. Same again, 2 damage and take 1. So if we hit him with that, we take 2, but he takes 3. 2 damage and block 1. So we'll block one of those damage, and so we take 1. He doesn't this time. 2 damage and 1 magical. Well, we only need to deal 1 damage to him. Hopefully we survive this. Yeah, we did. We did survive it. Oh, no. Yes, a Dungeoneer did it. There we go. You gain 92 gold for your guild. I thought he died then. 92 gold. Excellent.
You feel the fear. And how long before you're in your grave?
Okay. Oh, trophy room. We got a free card to play. What does the trophy room do? I have no idea. So let's place the trophy room here. What's this? Oh, this is the Rat King's tail. So that is our trophy.
Places you've wrecked. It's nice to have a big trophy room.
It is nice to have a big trophy.
Quietly.
Stop interrupting me. This voice in the background keeps interrupting me. Okay, so we've got 102 gold, and we've unlocked a new dungeon. Let's see how we can expand the guild further. I think maybe we'll do it with might this time. These are still all worth 50. Cat Burglar, Trickster's Favour, Bruiser, Warrior's Guidance. That one gives me the impression that we might do more damage. So I'm going to go for... Oh, I see. That gives us a new Dungeoneer. Okay. What does this do? Right. So this is unlocking new Dungeoneers for us. Oh. Warrior's Guidance. +1 to first physical damage in battle for first 2 fights. Right. Trickster's Favour. Come on. +1 loot. Choice slot after... +1 loot choice slot after first 2 fights. Right, okay. Right, so we can have an extra Dungeoneer, or we can have some extra loot cards. Right, so let's have a look at what these do then. Mime, that's a new character. Hug in a Bottle. +1 HP for the first 2 fights. Apprentice is a new character. Crone's Knowledge. +1 starting hand size in battle for first 2 fights. Interesting. Okay. That gives us 4 new items we can find. Oh, now this is a tough choice, isn't it? I think What was it this one that gave us +1 loot choice slot after the first 2 fights? I think that's going to give us the most advantage for the moment. So that's just an extra card that we've got available. We've still got 52 gold left actually, so we could expand again. And this time, what have we got over here? The Curio Shoppy. Yeah, you don't see what cards they give you. And likewise with the characters, like this one for example, you can see the character but you don't see what abilities they have or what they're able to, what cards they give you. I quite like the sound of the Cat Burglar and the Bruiser. Let's have a new dungeon here. Let's build the training yard. Has it got doors on all sides? It has, hasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the training yard can go out the front, in front of the barracks. There we go. So we have Shayadin. He is a bruiser. We can rename him. I haven't really got any names to name people. I tell you what, Kerbal Space preference, Kerbal Space Program reference. We'll call him Jeb. Close that. And there we go, we have 2 Dungeoneers. Now, I don't want to give too much away about the progression of this game. I love the look of this game. You can probably tell by the length of this video I'm hooked on it already. So this game is currently in the beta stages. It's released on Steam on the 14th of June, which currently is tomorrow. But if you're watching this on YouTube, it's probably today or perhaps 3 or 4 weeks ago, depending on how long ago I released this video. In which case, why didn't you watch it sooner? Yes, this is basically, I'm told that this is basically feature complete. They will possibly be tweaking some things, maybe fix it. I don't know what bugs there might be. They'll obviously fix any bugs that they come across. I really like this, and I will be playing more of this as long as I have access to it. And if you'd like to see more of this, then don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know that you'd like to see some more of this, and maybe we'll put together a little mini series following the adventures of Elle and Jeb and whatever other Dungeoneers might come along. So thank you for watching, guys. As I say, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I have been El Bristow. You've been watching Elotopia Gaming, and I will see you next time. See you later.